Welcome back, everyone. As we said, we have a very special guest today, a great dear friend, Brian Gibson in Paducah, Kentucky, with Project Die Hard. Been around Brian since what, 2018? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Brian's a proud veteran, 26-year Army combat medic. Been there, done that, bought a few of the t-shirts, folks. When you see him, thank him for his service, but definitely help him out with the projects that we're going to be talking about here today and help Project Die Hard really further their mission. One of the things we want to talk about today, Brian and I share a lot of similarities in terms of our missions, in terms of helping veterans end this veteran suicide problem, pandemic, truly, that we are dealing with today. This week, it has been a month now that Fox News put an article out online, and we praise Fox for putting it out. But we keep begging everybody every time we talk about this, let's put it on the news. We understand the midterms and all this other stuff, and these aren't political shows. But folks, this is things that really need to be discussed. There's plenty of 23 hours and some change in the day to talk about the midterms. We need to talk about this issue. So what was the issue? The article discussed how they did a study between two universities, University of Alabama and Duke. So spread out across the country, another nonprofit, and across 8 different states. Okay. The states that they claim had the best reporting on this particular issue. And the sad thing of what they found out, ladies and gentlemen, is that we are at 44 a day. Okay. When we first started the Veterans Ranch in 2017, we were hearing 17 a day, 19 a day. Then we heard 22. Well, come to find out through another good friend of ours in Texas that has a veteran magazine, she found out that the 2021 numbers, they were using 2019 data to do it. So I don't want to say they were cooking the books, but they were not putting out correct data. So what we have found out, folks, is just across the 8 states that they measured, we are at 44 veteran suicides a day. 16,000 fantastic Americans that do not need to be checking out off this planet that are. Now, that's across 8 states. Imagine the other 42 piling on in that with their accurate records. Where would we be? And, me and Brian have a simple question. When's enough enough? How high are got to be before people start paying attention to what's going on? So, Brian, welcome to the show, and I want to turn it over to you and get your thoughts on what you read in that article as well.
Well, again, brother, that stat from those 8 states, right? At 44. Yeah. If we did the whole, if they dug deep like that in every state, what number would we be at? Right? One veteran that dies by suicide a day is too many. Okay. I got to thank you, brother, for working with us, the Veterans Ranch, really great people, right? JR, his team, they're going to be doing big things on our facilities. So, yeah. Jay here at the Disability Channel, thank you guys for having me on, man. I can't say that enough. For those who don't know me, and if you don't, you're missing something. My name is Brian Gibson. I am the founder and president of Project Die Hard. We are a faith-based, scripture-led veteran nonprofit with the mission to bring hope to veterans. How do we do that? By providing them with a safe, secure place with counseling, therapy, skill training, and much, much more that they can come to and get the help they need, or betterly said, they deserve. We are currently working on 20 acres and a 10,000 square foot building that was donated to our mission. When completed, it will house 12 single veterans and 2 veterans with their families for up to a year at no cost. We work with JR and the Veterans Ranch because no one organization can do it. They're bringing their equine therapy programs to our facilities. We believe teamwork makes the dream work, and that together everyone accomplishes more. So if you have an organization that would like to talk about bringing your programs to our facility, reach out to JR, reach out. Uh, we can sit there, we can talk about it.
Well, that's really the key, and just thank you so much for what you do. We are going to partner up, folks, and that's the key. Right now they're north. The most recent number I've heard, and I still think this is low, 53,000 nonprofits that say they deal with veterans. It sounds like a great number. The problem is, for a lot of various reasons, a lot of things don't happen with those nonprofits. They just get filed and nothing happens. One, it dilutes the donating pool because no one really knows who to give to at that point. Brian and I, the great thing about Brian and I are a lot of things, but Brian grew up on a horse ranch, but Brian wore combat boots. I wear cowboy boots. And so the two of us together, and we bring a unique perspective together that we can help veterans with. We're super excited to have that four-stall barn on the property at Fob Rush and be able to bring equine therapy services. Again, folks, if we save one, okay, between the two of us, right? If we save one, that's one less of the 44 a day that is going to be a statistic. We've got a major mental health crisis in the country as a whole. And 1 in 4 children since COVID have admitted suicidal thoughts. When I say pandemic, it's a real pandemic. It's things that we've never seen before. I mean, probably not since Vietnam have we seen these kind of statistics that are now trackable that they've just never tracked before. So Brian, why don't you share a little bit more about what you've got going on, how, we know why Fob Rush got started, but give us a little bit of the meaning behind the name.
I'll dive into the name and everything after we take this short little break, because hey, we got Vector Optics and other people that sponsor this show to help get our message out, so we got to give them things.
Let's get her done. So again, folks, Vortex Optics, great company, family, veteran owned, vortexoptics.com. Check them out, from scopes, rangefinders, you name it, they've got it. Great prices, awesome warranties, lifetime warranties on their products. Again, vortexoptics.com. Check them out today.